There is an inexorable force in the cosmos where time and space converge. A place beyond man's vision, but not his reach. It is the most mysterious and awesome point in the universe, where the here and now may be forever.
What a great movie. Makes you want to see it. A lot of people forgot that Disney made that film. And of course Gottlieb based their pinball on that movie. And look at this terrific movie. But first, look at this terrific mug. A custom Three Stooges mug. And next Wednesday at the Ambler Theater in Pennsylvania, the owner of the only Three Stooges museum in the whole world will be there doing a special presentation, 7 o'clock, with commentary of some of their funniest shorts. Ambler Movie Theater, Ambler, PA, next Wednesday.
What's the date?
I don't know. Actually, it could be 2 Wednesdays from now. Just go to the Ambler Movie Theater website. That's where I got this mug last year from. They do it once a year. Anyway, let's set this mug down in a convenient place. Maybe right here past this beautiful X's and O's. Well, playfield's done. We still have a lot of work. But let's concentrate on this beauty. Look at this fantastic piece of equipment. Look at the cabinet. We've gone all out. We have the super bright LEDs in the machine. Oh.
It was easy, wasn't it?
The twins are back.
Twins.
One twin is leaving. Have LED, no, not yet. We have clear LEDs here that are animating here. Brand new motor. You can now buy those motors. They come over from China. They ship very quickly. I've been very happy with it. Very quiet. 11 revolutions a minute. Right, Frank?
Two
revolutions. Is that what it was? I don't remember now.
That's what's stamped on the housing.
2, 11, 10.
Black hole, Circus Voltaire, it's all the same, right?
Let's take a look on the inside. Isn't that nice? The glass stays in there, the 3D glass. Mars God of War, we were not so lucky. That glass would fall out. Fred Schwemmer, he now has that glass available. Guess what? He's the electronics guy I was telling you about, and he fixes a lot of our Gottlieb logic boards now, and now makes new ones too. So Fred Schwemmer, do a quick search. Fred Schwemmer, look, see, right there. Do a quick search, find him. You can fix your logic board. He loves Gottlieb. Guess what? He's making stuff for Firepower now. The soundboards for Williams games. Putting these old boards back into production. Anyway, look. No battery. No battery. No, the customer said, I don't want a battery. I want one of these. These are now being manufactured, and you replace the 5101, and it holds all your high scores and programming in without any need for a lithium battery. However, I did put a blocking diode in here, so if the customer decides things are not good, he can put a battery in. So we can do that. Just
I
in
remember
case
seeing
he
you over there at
decides
the
to.
solder station doing that. When did you do that?
I ordered you to do it. Now, you've read a lot about the Gottlieb grounds for black hole. Oh, you got to put a ground wire here and here and here, and you have a whole bunch of ground wires. Wrong! There it is. That's the only wire you had to put in, and Gottlieb said that's it. One wire. I don't have wires soldered here and here and here and here. No, no, no. That's the only one you have to put in. Now you have to, of course, burnish all these edge connectors. And you better be sure this plug is good. This has to be nice. And you know what? Dawson Electronics sells brand new ones. If you want a brand new one of these, if yours has ugly pins, yes, your pins have to be good because the grounds all have to be nice and solid. We also have jumpers here. These three have to be replaced with jumpers. The black hole originally had 3 diodes. You are using that plug, and you have to put the jumpers in and take the diodes out. That's another Gottlieb mod. You tighten the screws. Baby, this board's good to go. No worries. Okay, so this will run forever. Our power supply. The original Gottlieb power supply is terrific if you replace the cap and the diode here, okay, and you reflow solder. And then you should run jumper wires. Frank, turn the light on and just show people how easy it is. You solder it, and then you run a jumper from here to here, here to here, to that resistor. Bulletproofed. It'll never go bad again. Never. There's that motor. See how little it is? Frank, I don't hear it going.
Can't hear anything with your big mouth.
Well, you know, let me tell you something. The original Gottlieb motor, it was geared wrong. It was grinding away a month after you bought the game. And then everybody unplugged it. They said, it's too loud. So they unplugged it and got rid of it. Not the case here, gentlemen. Look at that. See? I think, was it Tony that worked on this?
Yeah.
He put a red one right here to light the planet. I thought that was really clever. The others are all blue. Blue. Isn't this a beauty? And what a game-playing game this is for the true gamers out there. Here, let's look inside. Now, your playfield does not have a bar to prop it up. That is correct. There is no bar, and that is because they actually put the fittings in, but there just was no place to comfortably put it. See, they even have the divots. So, when you work on the playfield, A, you bring a 2x4, or B, you slide the playfield forward and lean it up. The lower playfield, when it's shipped, has these screws in, here and here. I am going to put these screws in because this game is going out to California, and we want to make sure this doesn't shift. But once it's in your place in your house, there is no need to put the screws back in because you are not turning the game sideways. The playfield can be lifted up for very easy service. Okay? There we go. All new drop targets down here too. Of course, you can see the flipper boots are nice and bright. All these switches have been burnished and cleaned. Oh, there's the updated coil. Do you see that coil? That's the heavier duty coil that updates it. Can you focus on the number? I don't remember the number on it offhand, but
You can post it.
you have to change that coil. That was the other Gottlieb update. The original coil was not powerful enough after somebody played the game for hours. And remember, a beautiful, wonderful game like this was played over and over. And you know what? You rebuild the flippers with plungers and links and end-of-stroke switches, and this game will play just like it was when it was brand new. The pop-upper boards have been modified. Modification is simple. Once you do it, they never go bad again. A jumper there, and that cap is flipped. Originally that was a diode and the capacitor was the other way. You do that one mod and tighten the screws and reheat that, the pop bumper will never fail again. Never. Unless the whole machine is zapped by high voltage. Gosh, we are missing, Frank, what is this bow tie missing? Yes, it is missing. What everybody was thrilled to see. Our 35 years of business. That's what it's missing. Just like that. Now, isn't that beautiful? The only thing left I had them do, they have a little buffing to do, a little blue touch-up, and this one piece of chrome has to get buffed. And I think that's it. I think that's all we need. I see someone has just stumbled through the door. It's Benjamin. And and his sidekick.
Now there's one more.
Oh, and a third kick of sides. Three in a row. And I believe you're here to purchase a lock. Is that correct?
You are
a lock. Oh, wait a minute. Hold it. Yes? No, they're just here to get a lock. Just a lock. Nothing else. You may be gone. Thank you.
I was talking to a
I get
machine.
troubled by these robots from all over. Anyway, let's get back to the black hole. The program is loading and has rewarded me with a beautiful ball, brand new. Frank, you were supposed to put rusty balls in this machine.
Tony worked on that.
Yes. Why would we put a brand new ball when these balls are now expensive? These are $1 each. We put 3 rusty balls and we save $3. Isn't that what we should do, Benjamin?
How about the glow in the dark ones?
Glow in the dark. That would be good for the black hole. Notice I didn't call it the black whore. Everybody kept saying, you're going to call it the black hole. I said, no, I'm not going to call it the black hole. That's terrible. Well, anyway, let's give it a try. I'll hold the ball, and I'm going to play with my fingers. Anyway, great, easy rules. The ball shoots up and has to go through one of these 3 lanes. So we shoot our ball up, and it goes into one of the 3. But there's no lane change. I really miss that feature because you're so tempted to roll these lanes around, but you can't. Darn, you can't. Anyway, these pop bumpers get plenty of action between the black hole targets, but look, this is the important thing because if you complete the targets here, it lights the captive hole. There we are. We roll up into there, and boom. And he said, captured. Now, we fire our ball up. Once again, oh, I need that lane change. Don't have it there. Of course, if you roll up here, nothing's going to happen. Actually, because the game's not on a tilt, it's going to get stuck. So, the only way to continue is to go downstairs because that's where our other captive hole is. Now, if you look down below, you see the arrows. The captive hole is flashing. That's up here in this corner. And up here is a loop. And if you go up there, you'll advance your multiplier. And of course, this is a critical shot. Because when you go through here, it opens up your return lane. So when you come up for re-entry, you don't go right down the toilet. Now, they put a switch here. Very simple thing. It's not computer controlled. Just when that opens up, it turns one switch on and the other off. Very clever, very quick. No electronics needed to do that. Now, Frank, are we ready to take the plunge and to go downstairs? I think we are. Now watch this terrific effect. Here we go. Isn't that neat how it flashes the lights? The bottom of the playfield is lit by 8 313 balls. Oh, I captured the ball. Frank, you didn't think I was going to do that, did you? So I have a second ball captured. Now, we have to do our gate opening here again. Ah, did you hear that? And there it is, the gravity tunnel. Let's go down and have some fun. Here we go. Now I have 2-ball multi-ball. Now, I have the ability to capture my ball again down here. No, I guess I don't.
The good player does do that.
But look, now all of a sudden, I'm in 3-ball multi-ball. Because once, wow, that launched right off the playfield, Frank. Yes, of course, if we have the glass on there, that won't happen. The new coil down below is nice and powerful. And it's always good when you have a nice, powerful coil. That is for sure. And my shoot again is lit. Look, my light down below stays on. See? Because I'm still in multi-ball, even though I lost one playfield. Here she comes. When the glass is on there, it won't jump over. That's for sure. But there's always better to have a nice strong coil than one that'll weaken, because we expect our customers probably going to want to play this quite a bit. There we go. Okay, I got the last ball. Now we're back into regular play. Shoot again. We'll let that baby go down. Now we score all of our points, all the points down below, score in this panel. It's really good because it keeps track of all the points you make, up and down. Oh, I should point out that Gottlieb put 2 accelerators, or slingshots, that really get it going. Every black hole we get in here, every single one, at least one of these contacts is broken. Frank, I think we're 2 broken, one on each side. It's kind of funny, that always happens whenever they come in. So we always have to replace those contacts. These, remember, are high voltage switches. These are tungsten switches, that's why they spark. And he's encouraging me to do the captive hole. And another neat thing to point out, our 4 displays are here, but our credit window and our ball and play is down at the bottom. And anything else, Frank, that we should do? Obviously, getting your targets in order is always a good thing. And that adds your bank complete down here. Hey, Frank, let me see if I can. One last thing. Let me see if I can get those 3 targets down. Here we go. There's 1. There's 2. Frank, do you think I'm great enough to get the 3rd one down? Now see, my targets hold over. So let's shoot it up. Let's see if I'm terrific enough to get the last one. Yes, but look. That's my 3rd ball. And guess what? It's not going to let me play that last ball. Nope. My captive ball goes right down the toilet. And my game is over. Well, Frank, I think she's ready for our new customer. And I'm glad to be able to share the black hole.
A journey that begins where everything ends.